Hey everyone, this is Jordan from Sleeklens.com, and in this video I'm going to show you a complete workflow using the new Photoshop action and brush collection from Sleeklens.com called Winter Illuminated. Okay, so I have this snowboarder photo right here, and I actually want to add some snow to the photo to give it a little more visual interest, give it a little more action, but I also want to do a couple color corrections to the photo as well. So with this new collection from Sleeklens.com, you have what is called Photoshop Actions. And Photoshop Actions are basically recipes that you just click a play button and it does all the work for you, and you don't have to do anything except just to click the play button and see what happens. You can see the steps that it takes, and you can break down and dissect the collection and see if you want to remove something, but most of the time it does a fantastic job. And so when you get the actions, you're going to install them as you normally would with regular actions. So I'm going to go to my actions panel, and I'm going to go up here to the little menu button up here, and I'm going to say Load Actions. And when I go in there, I'm going to when I click that, I'm going to find the Photoshop Actions right here, click on that, and open it, and you will see the Winter Illuminated collection right here. So when you expand that, you're going to see all of these categories. You're going to see the basic corrections that you can do, retouching brushes and enhancements, vignettes, artistic all-in-one actions where it's a one click and you're done pretty much. And then you got some exporting and web preparation actions right there. So I'm going to go do a complete workflow using these collections here. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a little bit of a color and a contrast boost. So I'm going to click that right there, make sure the background layer is highlighted, click the play button. And you can see what it does there. It kind of brightens it up a little bit, gives it more contrast, makes it a little more bluish tone, which is great for winter photos. So I can actually toggle those on and off right there, and that's our original photo. So as I toggle these on one by one, you can see what it does. So now with the background layer selected again, I'm going to brighten the photo up just a little bit just to see what happens here, just to make it more white. When you have snow photos, you kind of want them to be a little more vibrant in the whites than normal. So you can see it brighten it up there as I move that layer up to the top. It brightens it up a little bit. And now we're actually going to apply a all-in-one preset. And so I'm going to go down here to the artistic tones and all-in-ones, and the one I'm going to use is called Chimney Smoke. So I'm going to click that one, make sure the background layer is highlighted, and click play. And you can see the kind of a look it gives. It's a really cool look. And all I'm going to do is a little bit too much for me because I still want it to be a little more blue, but I'm just going to lower the opacity. And that's one cool thing about these actions is you can see the effect that it gives you and actually lessen the effect just a little bit while still keeping it by just lowering the opacity of that layer. So right around there is kind of where I'm wanting. Okay, so now I'm done with my my actions here, and I want to move on to the brushes. So I'm going to minimize this, and I'm going to go over to my brush. And right now I just have a large round brush. It's nothing special. And so I want to create a blank layer right up top here, and I want to go to my brush picker, and I want to load the Sleeklens Winter Illuminated brushes. So I'm going to click the little gear icon here, and I'm going to say Load Brushes. And I'm just going to click right here and click Open. I've already installed them, so I'm not going to do it again. And I'm just going to click OK, and it's going to install them at the very bottom of your brush picker. And you have all of these square brushes here that simulate snow. And so the one I want to use is Snow 18. I'm going to click that right there, and you can see my brush is basically a whole bunch of small dots that simulate snow. So I'm going to click Enter here, and I'm just going to click one time right over on this side. And as you can see, as I move the brush out of the way, we have small specks of snow going on right here. I'm going to click over here as well. And what's great about this is you can add snow layer upon layer as much as you want to. So I'm going to just keep clicking until I get a bunch of snow there. And I'm going to do one more on this side. So there we go. Now let me go off the brush here, and now let's zoom in. You can see what we got here. We got all of this snow that's going on. So it looks like this guy is really snowing in some harsh conditions, and he's having a whole bunch of fun snowboarding in the snow. So this is without the snow. This is with. And so as you can see here, we got some of the snow that's kind of hitting some of his face, especially this white dot here. It's kind of distracting here. So all we got to do is create a layer mask, get a regular brush, regular soft brush here. I'm going to decrease the size of it a pretty good amount. So right there. And now I'm going to make sure my foreground color is black, and I'm just going to click once and paint that away. And that's what's really great about some of these effects is you can tailor them to your photo. So there you go. So this is our final edit of using both the actions and the brushes. So let's go look at the before. Kind of bland, it's kind of colorless, it doesn't pop as much, but now when we apply all the effects here, you can see we got this photo, and it's really realistic, really fun, and it definitely makes the snowboarder pop. And this would be fun to have hanging on his wall, showing that he snowboarded down a crazy slope. So hope you guys enjoyed that quick overview of the Winter Illuminated Photoshop Actions and Brushes collection from Sleeklens.com. This has been Jordan from Sleeklens.com, and I'll see you in the next video.